play some hockey.
Great, and McEwen up against Billing there in the opening moments. Hamill takes it in, and that's a really good shot off the head of Marr. Goes behind the net. Comes up to Britnell on the half wall. Britnell just chips it up, allowing Swindon to make a change. They got Malazinski out there on the forecheck, but here comes Cowney. Cowney's through. Cowney got some space there, and Max Stewart was in through towards goal. He got bumped, I think fairly, but ended up with a collision against the boards. We'll hope he's okay as Smith comes forward. Smith plays it through, and that was a shot from Wells, I think it was. Because Ryan Wells took a shot into Headley's midriff there, and an easy save for the Lightning tender. Billing wins the draw right back into his own end against County there. Malazinski on the boards here. Avoids the check, and here comes Wells stepping up from D. He's broken his way through. He's through in, and that's a great finish. Wells hit the Lightning defence with some speed. He was able to go in, and he just put Headley down, went top shelf. No chance, so that was some real speed and the attacking threat from Wells as he stepped up.
Yeah, we're just watching the replay on that. Excellent speed there from Wells. Also good awareness from Bricknell, because for 1 second he could have been offside. Just manages to get the skate back, and as soon as it's the one-on.
And Lightning looking to create a chance here. Nags is on the blue line. He takes a big shot. Gulliver picks up the deflection. It's in front, but can't quite. Yeah, there's a goal for Max Stewart. So that came from an Ed Nags shot. The block shot was picked up, and it got through eventually to Stewart, who went top left as Marr was down on the ice. Marr makes the save initially, and he's left down on the ice, and Max Stewart left with a pretty open net there in the end.
He was, and it's really good awareness, isn't it? You look back on the replay here, and he loses possession of the puck ever so slightly, just regains his composure, slots it into the...
And Lipsy looked to bring it out, and Sayers was with him but couldn't get through, and Lawrence is 1-on-4 here. He looks to get a quick shot away. Lawrence, known for his fast release there in stride. He managed to get it through, but it was deflected on the way, took all the sting out of it, and an easy catch from Marr there. All plays it down his own end. And Swindon come up the centre of the ice here. Malazinski looks to pick it up on the wall. He's got Martelli for company. Malazinski using his experience just to create an option to get it in front of the net, but there was nobody there as Wallace brings it up. 12 seconds to go. Lawrence looking to thread his way through. No call made by the referee there. There is one from the back referee. So with 5 seconds to go, that's going to be a tripping call on Thomas Malazinski, and we'll see the first power play of the night. And it's something he had to do as Lawrence was starting to get in with a chance towards goal.
Yes.
Crowd shout, shoot, and it nearly got in there with Cowney just at the back post. Wallace took the opportunity to slide it down to Cowney. Looked for that last chance there, but at the end of that first period, amazingly, it's MK Lightning 1, Swindon Wildcats 1. Let's play hockey for the second period as Lawrence wins the draw back against Billing, and Gulliver takes it behind his goal. And the penalty comes to an end, and Malazinski returns to the ice, but Lightning still have the puck with Brown there. Brown looks to pass it, shoot it through, and it's wide of the net. Martelli drops down. He's got McEwen with him. Oh, and that's a great goal. The puck came up to Max Stewart on the half wall. He really hit it in a hard pass across, and Rutkiss with a bit of really strong skill in his skate. Look how he just got the puck under control using his right skate, and it was an immediate release into the top corner. It just shows that sometimes, yeah, okay, it was another failed power play from the Lightning, but they carried that momentum into the 5-on-5 situation again. They were able to pick up a goal. In the last couple of games, he's didn't score all of last year, I don't think, and he's managed to this time. As Hamill's down low, he's got McEwen in the middle. He's trying to find space, and it's a real shot there, a real chance. Marr's able to cover up. Hamill did great just to fashion the space there. He had Rutkiss coming down the slot. Rutkiss took the shot. It bounced up. Marr was able to grip hold of it.
Yeah, excellent positioning, isn't it, from Reddy Marr? We spoke about his strength in goal, and how about that initial run there from Carter Hamill? Just the ability to almost stop time, get it back into that slot. The area in front of the goaltender, massive opportunity, and a big save there from the Swindon shot stopper.
But Field manages to come out. Field's going to look to get his feet moving. He's got some hands on him. Grinnell Park's going to drive the net. And Callum Field nearly with a backhand just on the pass that slid through there. Callum Field's had a couple of those types of opportunities this year where he's been so unlucky not to get on the board. But this replay, you can see the backhand comes through, and Field just tried to redirect it. It wasn't a shot, it was a redirect. And again, Marr with great positioning, his pads down low, really stood up to it and kept his side just one goal down still. So well done to him. And if that had been onto Wallace's stick, Wallace was in with a great chance, but in the end, he couldn't quite get hold of it, and Nags was left to pick it up. And here is Wallace. Wallace is going to go through with his hands there, and really a nice move to get in, but couldn't quite get the backhand shot away, but he's still open. Lawrence looking to get it out to him, but Wallace was there. Or Wallace couldn't get the puck, rather. And Bricknell now is through. Bricknell with a great shot at speed there. He managed to fashion that opportunity to get some space for himself. Bricknell happy to give it to Wells with some speed. And we saw Wells' speed and stick handling earlier. Spadafor lined him up for a big shot, a big hit there, and he jumped out of the way as Lightning killed the penalty. And there's possibly one half chance again on that. So again, here comes Swindon through, and there's a real option there. It was Billing, I think. Billing carried it through the slot. He was on his backhand, but was ultimately just able to be put off his stride. I think it was by Spadafor or Martelli there maybe, but a real chance there for Billing to tie this game up, but he wasn't able to do so. Wells is in the corner, 1 second to go. And, the second period ends MK Lightning 2, Swindon Wildcats 1. Aaron, so here we go with period 3. Lawrence on the draw, let's play hockey, and he wins it back to Solder. Solder just wrist shots it up to Marr down the far end. Malazinski behind the goal.
Setting up your defence here, heading into the closing stages of this game.
Well, I think what I wouldn't do is, well, let me just watch this chance here as Billing and Bricknell combine. Bricknell and then Billing and Bricknell combine, and what I wouldn't do is sit back and try and defend. I try and play how I am, and Bricknell is so lethal, the league's top scorer. That's his 9th goal of the year and his, 19th point of the year, and he was lethal in from close there. A 2-on-1 opportunity, a turnover, just gave him a real chance there, and Headley stood no chance.
No, he didn't. Just looking at the angle, it's a terrific shot, isn't it, in the end from Jake Bricknell. He's been an outstanding signing for the Swindon Wildcats. 9 goals, 10 assists. Jordan Headley's net, Jordan Spadafor, the Lightning defender there, and here comes Malik Martelli. Bit of open ice here for the defenceman. Puts it onto his left, shifts it across, huge chance here now for the Lightning. Puts it around! Somehow doesn't go in.
Lawrence picks up the loose puck now, and he's looking to create an opportunity with Wallace behind the net. So close there from Wallace, some real good IQ from him, looking for the pass round. Swindon try and clear the zone. Martelli just floats it in, and it's got in! Not sure who's claiming it, whether that's a Martelli float in from the blue line. That's what the origin of it was, but was it Wallace on the end of it? We're going to have to look from behind the net, we're going to have to look from above the net if we can, but whatever it is, it's 3-2 Lightning, and it's an immediate response for them. Looks like that was a Wallace tip-in just at the end there.
I'm not sure, Tom. I think that's come straight off the left glove of Rennie Marr.
Really?
It's outstanding from Martelli, and it was his run initially which creates that chance. So that was brilliant play from the Lightning defenceman. He had a...
And Hamill will look to making his defensive pressure felt on Bebris there. And there's going to be a penalty called here. This could be a huge penalty. Jarvie saw it. Interference as Carter Hamill took out Bebris on the way down.
In the end, it's been called against Ben Solder, the number 96.
Spadafor, Hamill and Griffin on the back end will look to keep it tight, but here comes Swindon, and they've got Malazinski on the right-hand side. And Swindon have done themselves no favours here, as Jake Bricknell's got a slashing penalty with 2:41 to go. It rubs out the power play opportunity, makes it 4-on-4, and creates a power play opportunity for whatever that's worth for MK Lightning in 1 minute and 15 seconds. His teammates are furious with him, and you can understand why. McEwen and Rutkiss were looking to combine. It's just got a little bit ragged now as Bradley's in the corner. He takes a big hit from Griffin. Griffin's going to get called for a penalty here.
And we've just seen it up on the scoreboard. It's a 5 minutes penalty.
So the major penalty is going to be called there.
Well, 1 minute 20 left. Just listen to the noise of this crowd. Huge save from Jordan Headley.
Yeah.
Puck now makes its way back to Wells. Wells again, first time shots wide of Headley's net. 1 minute and 5 seconds left.
Wells is looking to make something happen here. Spatafor applies the body with 46 seconds to go. Lightning don't want to cough this one up, but they do. Malazinski's on the far side. He's there. Fans on the shot. What a time to do that. And the puck just about leaves the blue line. And there's 34 seconds to go, and the volume begins to rise.
Well, I've got to be honest, I've got goosebumps. This crowd is magnificent, making so much noise. 34 seconds away from what would be a tremendous victory. Let's not forget as well, they're missing Martin Susters and Ross Venus. Here is Bricknell. Bradley has time and space here on the right point. Let's see what Swindon can concoct. 20 seconds remaining here. Malazinski now. Headley somehow gets across.
Bricknell slides it to Bradley. Bradley's going to have a go. Oh, it's open there for Picozzi on the back post. 12 seconds to go. Lightning are just going to look to try and hold on to the puck. They're throwing everything at it. 5 seconds and Godfrey's there, and Spatafor just interrupts it. There's 2 seconds to go, and that's the final buzzer. Lightning hold on. So the man of the match is called Billing. Yeah, Billing was in with a great shout, actually. He was up and down the ice. I mean, a really class player, Glenn Billing, has been for a number of years, shown at all levels. Mr. Viles, take a bow.
2 out of 2 on man of the match predictions. And to be honest, Max Stewart deserves that. He had a tremendous night.